Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the 49ers under the lights on Sunday night.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll close another Sunday of football with a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Into the hands of Campbell. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a...
He's got Brown on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Hurts now from the gun. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They've got a man in motion. Hurts throwing again. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On first down, Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Jalen Carter.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Let's go now.
They stick with McCaffrey. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Josh Sweat making the stop. That'll do it for 1 quarter. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. McCaffrey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Touchdown, San Francisco! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 32. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Shipley now up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance.
Gainwell trying the right side. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He sends this one to the end zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
From the 42. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. And the play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun is Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Running back sent in motion left. From the red zone now. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway.
Let's go now.
McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Hurts looking to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now Hurts. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. He's got Devontae Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That was intended for Deebo Samuel, and it's going to be second down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
One final shot before halftime. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Geno Smith leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams in it to win it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. They've got first down from the 31. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on first down. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw by Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marcus May has it. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another two added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Purdy throwing here on first. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. Purdy looking to throw. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Ooh, baby, they were 1 kick away from a tie game, but instead, Brock, they played for 2 in the lead, and this time it does not work out.
I can read you like a book now, partner. You didn't like that decision, did you?
No, sir, I did not. What are they doing?
Well, they're just being too over-aggressive. That's what they're doing. Or they had a 2-point play that they loved and trusted, but now, instead of being tied, they find themselves still trailing in this game.
They send a receiver in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts throwing again. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts to throw. Has it at the 7. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Straight ahead with Shipley. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shipley can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So now, here's third and goal. Again, it's Shipley. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We're down. And 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here's 2nd and 5. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers bring it back to even. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 39. Taken in by Smith. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running back sent in motion. From the pistol, Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers, 27.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers down by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They toss right side to McCaffrey. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap
Still
because the
down.
holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. He'll look to throw it. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Set, go.
To throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. First down throwing for Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Handoff now to Shipley. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.